This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the American, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes it to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense is on the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion. It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The game moves the ball to a 34.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Past the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, UCLA. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7, Boise State, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Broncos offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying to convert with a sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Checks this down to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Broncos. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking to pass. It's Ian Maliava. Caught quickly. And defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And that will pick up a first down. We're spotted at 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Matthews. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And he's got it at the 15. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pump over the middle. It's Terry. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the second down play. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Broncos with first and 10 here. They're going to run it. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Broncos trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Boise State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big game. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
So this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. With pressure and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Hold it. Defense.
The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. And the Bruins looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the mark. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield with the left. The pass is intercepted. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Grab down the middle. It's Gaines. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Pass over the middle. It's Gaines. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the Broncos have first and 10 here. To throw, it's Madsen. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The receiver grabs it. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The pass rush closing in. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Right down the middle, it's Matthews. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to kick.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Bruins will line up to boot it away. When it comes for his second punt of the game. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On the ground, it's Thomas. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Double G makes the tackle to wrap up the third period of play. We get to the end of three. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That pass is caught. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Running back has it on a screen now. Past the 40. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially would have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Broncos are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Russell. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Broncos come to the line with first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we go, third and goal coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Broncos. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UCLA 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? To throw, it's Iamaleava. It's intercepted. Try to fire it into a tight window. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Boise State Broncos.